In this fourth section of Chapter 1, we're going to talk about how to format a worksheet by using different fonts, borders, shading, cell styles, themes, and the format painter. So we'll start by using fonts. There's a couple of different ways. If you want to change every type of font on here, you can either click and drag and highlight everything, and then go change your font in the Home tab in the font area. Maybe we want to change it to Arial Black. Or maybe you just want to take a piece of a font and change it to bold. You can also do it that way. So you can click individual cells, you can highlight multiple cells, and use the bold, italics, underscore to change your font. You can also change your font color. Maybe we want the days of the week changed to red. So you can use this little font color fill here and change the font color that way. You can also change the font type. The borders you can find in this area, and that's probably the quickest, easiest way to do borders. If you're using that location, let's say we want to underline all of this information. You can highlight it, and then we can come up, and I think default is the bottom border. If you click that cell, you'll notice that it put a bottom border under all of that. There's also a drop down though, and you can pick bottom, top, left, right, all borders. Maybe we want all of this information all boxed in. So you can click all borders, and you'll notice it puts a border everywhere. You can also click this whole thing, maybe put a thick border around the outside. And it's just a way of formatting to make things look nice. You can also fill in cells with a color by highlighting and using the paint bucket. So you can fill this in with any color you want. And that also will make your spreadsheet look a certain way. I know in our class example, the Paradise Lake Resorts, they want all of their spreadsheets formatted a certain way. And we'll be talking about that in class, but this is just a quick run through. There's also something called cell styles. Let's say you're doing a calculation, like we have a formula written in here, and you want to remind yourself that these are calculation cells down at the bottom and don't mess with them. So we can go up here to cell style, and there's all kinds of pre-made cell styles that you can just quickly and easily click on. So maybe it's a calculation, so we click on this cell, and you'll notice that there's a certain format that it gives it. If they're input cells, again, you can go look at your cell styles, and there's an input cell. Maybe there's a note or an explanation or output or warning. This is just a quick, easy way to show what you're showing in your spreadsheet, if it's input or calculations or output. You can also go in and make a new cell style if you want to create your own, or you can edit the cell styles. So there's just a couple of different options that are built in. So there's also themes, just like there's predetermined cells. You can go into page layout and you can click on themes, and there will be a certain theme that you can apply, and it'll just put a different colors, different backgrounds, and things like that, just like you would maybe in a PowerPoint presentation or something like that. I typically don't use themes, but they are there in case you ever want to use them. And then the last thing in this section is to use the format painter. Again, if you have a large spreadsheet or a lot of information and you don't want to go through these steps, let's say we want to make the total have the same formatting that we put in this calculation cell. You can click on the cell that has the formatting that you want to copy. You can click on the little paintbrush up here, which is the format painter, and then just click on any cell you want to copy that to. And you'll notice that it changes it to the same background color and the same orange font and the same type of format that anything else here has. So that's how you use the format painter.